¿Cómo están? Nuevamente nos encontramos acá en el Hotel W con esta conferencia de Magical Customer Service de Disney Way. Conversábamos en la mañana que uno de los expositores más importantes en este congreso es Jim Cunningham, ex director de la Universidad de Disney y además es el fundador de Mentors International. Ahora estamos junto a él para conversar acerca de la conferencia que acaba de realizar. How are you, Jim?
I'm doing wonderfully. This is just a great conference and great privilege for me to be here.
Yes, first of all, congratulations for your speech. It was
Thank you.
Good, very interesting. And I have a few questions
Sure.
to make. First, I want to ask you, what is the magic culture of Disney in general words?
The magic culture.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give you the secret. Don't put it on television or anything.
We are on television right
now.
now.
Okay, can't go on television. There is a secret. Here's the secret. Focus, dedication, and determination. That's the magic formula for delivering quality service.
Work.
Focus, dedication, and determination. You determine that you're going to be number one, you're very focused on that goal, and you work very, very hard.
Very good answer. So, why is it important to attend every detail when you are giving a service? Why is it so important?
Okay, what people do, they come to Disney with an expectation. So they look at what happens at Disney much closer than they would if they went into a regular store, right? So Disney knows that they're going to be watching everything that they do. So it is attention to detail that will bring people back, right? Stories that are told, they'll be retold because of attention to detail.
Mm-hmm. The details are very important to determine what service I want and what service I don't want, right?
Yeah, in a way, other than the fact that the detail should always be there, whether you're going to use the service or not. It's in the DNA of the company that they're going to pay attention to detail.
Right. And how do you create unforgettable experiences? I know that you gave me recently the secret, but is it possible that all experiences can be unforgettable if you put work, dedication, commitment?
Oh yeah, sure. But beyond that, right, it's about the individual interaction. In the second half of the seminar, I'm going to talk about a program that Disney put into place called Take 5, where each cast member takes 5 minutes out of their day to spend special attention with a guest, any guest, right? Those are magical moments when all of a sudden everything at Disney World stops for you because somebody is going to pay special attention to you. It's a program that works very, very well and creates those magic moments.
And the secret that you already gave us is the only key to become into successful people all the
Well,
areas?
no, there's probably another, and I mentioned it very early on, and it has to do with hiring people. Right? If you can hire somebody who wants to work for your company, doesn't want a job, just to work for your company, you're much, much better off than you are to hire somebody who is just looking for a job, right? Because they're ready to buy into any culture. If they want to work for you, they already know about you, and they're ready to do a job that you want them to do.
It's important to make the people feel important.
Oh, most certainly, yeah.
Like
yeah.
a family, not just a
Yeah,
work.
yeah. And it's funny because they've done away with kind of employee of the month programs and those kind of things because they tend to be a little unfair, employee of the month. If I work just as hard as you do, and maybe somebody recognizes you but doesn't recognize me, right, then I feel bad, right? So they've kind of done away with those employee of the month, and it's based upon your supervisor, what he has to say about the job you're doing. His supervisor will talk about him, right? The director will talk to the manager. The vice president will talk to the director. So there has to be open communication all the way up and down.
All the time. And the final question is, the public had to draw a Mickey Mouse
Yes.
Right now. So why this type of exercises are so important?
Well, because it leads to a model that's a good business model, okay? As we did with that model, we talked about defining what you want to do, right? and then aligning, make sure it fits inside of a budget, because every company, we hate to say budget, but that's what drives business, is a budget. And then we had to refine it. We designed it and then refined it and went back to the original design. That model, I think, is super important in any company, right? Because it gives focus to whatever it is that you're trying to do. It really draws focus.
Conversábamos con Jim Cunningham, el exdirector de la Universidad de Disney. Nosotros volvemos en cualquier minuto con ustedes.